Hi, Damon here. I can't talk, I've got a pick in my mouth. I just thought I'd do a very quick one because I just thought it'd be a lot of fun. While I've got these guitars here, I thought, what is the best kind of pro level £1,000-ish guitar, £1,000, €1,000. So I just happen to have this amazing Charvel DK24 Mahogany body, which I lovingly refer to as the Mini Guthrie. Very similar spec to the Guthrie Govern, HSH, Duncan pickups, Alnico 2 and a full shred, I believe. I've also got the amazing Flametop Wolfgang, which in terms of looks is just amazing. Baked neck. These are EvH Wolfgang pickups, Alnico 2s. This one's got a Floyd obviously and a baked neck. And then my old trusty go anywhere do anything utility guitar, which is a PRS Studio S2, which I got universally vilified for buying, by the way, because everybody knows that I really like vintage style guitars. Bought this just because it stays in tune and does lots and lots of different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just play over one backing track. We'll do some sort of medium gainy stuff and maybe a bit of heavy stuff, and we can see which we reckon is the best. In terms of playability, there's not an awful lot in it. It comes down to personal preference, I think, really. You know, do you like a 2-point trem with locking tuners? Do you like a baked neck or not? Do you like a Floyd? These are all really, really good guitars. The quality that you can get at this kind of price range at the moment is just mental. I started playing guitar in the early 1980s. Yes, I am that old. The stuff was just, most of it was just dreadful, unplayable, sounded absolutely crap. Now, at this kind of price point, you're talking fully fledged, full featured professional level instruments. So we've got two mahogany bodies, one basswood with flame maple top. Let's have a play and see what we think. Interesting. So I don't think I've learned anything there apart from the fact that they're all wicked and really, really different. So tonally, this mahogany body, these pokey pickups, baked maple neck seems to do a really nice mid-rangey humbucking thing, and yet clean. The in-betweeny sounds are really glassy, and the most stratty out of the three of them, but also has got a real throaty mid-range roar to it on the humbuckers. This, to me, sounds the most vintagey. These Alnico 2 Wolfgang pickups are really warm and mid-rangey, almost kind of nailing that more of a vintage, I don't know, Les Paul 335 kind of tone. A joy to play. I think probably the most slinky. I don't know whether that's to do with the Floyd or what, but I just got to say, look at the top on that, as they say. And then my trusty studio guitar, which I use all the time, the PRS Studio. A really strange, just a unique kind of sounding guitar, man. This style of bridge humbucker, really chimey, jangly, not quite Filtertron jangly, but very, very different. These two Dynasonic style single coils, they're not Dynasonics, I'd just like to say, but they are kind of fat, to me like a cross between a P90 and a Dynasonic. This guitar, again, the neck feels really vintagey. It's got a bit more chunk to it than the other two, and obviously a rosewood board, which makes a difference as well. Mahogany body. The thing that I love about this, why don't more people do this, is this push-pull with an HSS and a 5-way. So for all intents and purposes, it's almost like two guitars, man. If that Charvel had the same thing, that would be just about the perfect guitar, I think, because you could have 5 mixtures of the humbuckers and the single coil and full humbucking, and then you do that and you've got another 5 single coil sounds, which is what this does beautifully. So when this is coil tapped, it kind of hints at that Fendery thing. It hints at position 2 and 4 on a Strat, but with its own voice. It's definitely got a bit more mid and a bit more upper mid-range honk to those in-betweeny sounds, which sounds great in a mix, and when you're playing live, cuts through. One thing about this is it's beautifully in tune all over the neck, and it stays in tune really beautifully as well. So there we go. 3 really super cool kind of £1,000-ish rock guitars. But don't be fooled, these aren't just rock guitars. These are fusion guitars, funk guitars, reggae guitars, metal guitars, guitars for every day of the week and every gig outfit. So if you've got to put on a wig and some flares and rock out in a 70s way, all 3 of these will do it exactly the same way as if you've got to do a funk gig or a reggae gig, or God forbid a jazz gig or a country gig. Times are hard, so that could actually happen. Alright guys, just have a listen, man. I'm never going to say which one of these is the best. All 3 are really great sounding, great playing guitars, but the thing that is amazing is the quality of the builds and the finishing on all 3 guitars. Look at these. So get down to your local guitar store, which are all opening up, man, so go and support your local store. Go and pick one of these lovely guitars off the walls, sit down, have some quality time with them, because you will enjoy all 3 of them. Alright man, thank you very much. Alright man, indeed women, no bias here. Yeah, go and try them out. My name's Damon. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.